All right, Tel fam, here we go. Video number 3 of the video series on the Telcoin AI on how to use it. So today we're going to cover competitor content. So we all know that every crypto project, depending on what kind of project it is, they all have competitors, right? So Telcoin is no different. And again, we of course believe that Telcoin stands head and shoulders above the rest. However, there's many facets to Telcoin, so I wanted to give some examples on how to actually create content. Some of you guys may just be running the same kind of posts on X or wherever you're posting. Maybe you're doing the same kind of like shares, and I wanted to give you guys a way to freshen things up, right? Because the Telcoin ecosystem is so huge. So what we want to do is we want to actually generate fresh content from many different angles, and also to get the name out there, right? So Telcoin, as far as a business, has many different facets. So what we want to do is the goal is to get the Telcoin message outside of the Telcoin algorithm, or basically on X. You know, if we keep on just using Telcoin and tagging Telcoin, and we don't ever bring in other companies, other projects, other businesses, other facets of the business, of the ecosystem, then we kind of basically create a Telcoin echo chamber, right? So if we have an echo chamber, then we want to make sure we want to make sure to actually push it out there, right? So let's just say, imagine Telcoin was mentioned with, I don't know, Microsoft, for example, or if we're just talking about crypto projects, mentioned with Solana and being compared with their TPS, transactions per second, those kind of things, right? So let me give you guys some examples here. So what I did here was I just put here, who are the competitors to Telcoin in all of the various areas of their business model, categorize them from me, do not include partners of Telcoin, only interested in crypto companies except for Remittances, which has people like Wise, Western Union, etc., right? So that was kind of a prompt that I put there, just to go get all the competitors out, right? And then here, you can see here, we've got remittances and payout networks. So here's all the different types of competitors there, right? And you can generate content just by linking both projects and then tagging both projects, right? So I just wanted to give some examples here so you can see that, right? And you can copy my prompt if you'd like, right there. And then you can see here like Ripple. Obviously, we don't believe that they're really a competitor. However, of course, they're a huge name out there, right? So we could go crazy on XRP for sure, as you guys all know. Stellar's a great competitor as well. Tron, SUI is a good one, etc., right? And then you've of course got all these different kind of companies here which you can use as competitors. So if you're generating content, all you've got to do is basically say, tell the Telcoin AI, and just tell it, explain to me why Telcoin is ahead, or you can say, explain to me the differences between Telcoin and Western Union for remittances, right? And then you'll get a lot of different, you can generate content straight from that, right? Stablecoin issuance, right? So we can definitely go crazy there. So even if you're looking at all the biggest names, and I'll run through some examples, but if you're talking about like Circle versus digital cash for Telcoin, why is it different, right? Well, it's because they're, and I'll run a quick example, but it's basically, you're going to find that it's going to give you examples about how we are actually a digital asset bank, we're fiat backed, and we're state chartered versus all these other businesses like Paxos, that are trying to go for a national trust charter, which is going to be way more loopholes. They don't have clear guidance on how they're going to do that, and Telcoin actually does, right? And then you can see here other L1s. So we're only looking to compete with other layer ones. So you can see here all these little layer ones that are right here, and SUI is also a good one as well. We can compare ourselves with Solana as well, right? And then wallets. So you got all these different areas, and imagine how much content you can create we could go crazy here, right? So this could be pretty much a month of content right here, just about the other regulated banking peers that we have, even though we're way ahead of them, right? They're going for national trust charters, which are definitely going to have a lot more headaches than what we're doing. People have been tied up in court, Custodia Bank. There's lots of stuff that BZ's been writing about, at least like a couple months ago about that. And so you can generate content straight from there, right? I put an example here, Telcoin versus SUI, right? Sweet. So they're an L1, give me all the points, and then right here, it gives a whole bunch of different arguments here. Shared core technologies, we have the same narwhal bull shark consensus, but then it talks about how we're different, right? And so I'm not going to read through everything here, but you can see this, or you can pause the screen, and you can see what it says here. Also it says, see, real world via GSMA mobile operators, and it'll give you all of that content right there. And so you could just literally say, take that, copy and paste, explain how Telcoin. So here, let's just go ahead and do that now. So I'll go ahead and go right here. And so we'll use some examples and I'll show you how to generate that content. Really, really simple. So we'll just copy and paste that right there. Explain how Telcoin has the advantage versus SUI, right? Because that was what the competitor we were talking about right here. So we were talking about SUI, right, as a layer one, as a layer one. Make an X post, just like that, and it'll pretty much do it right away, instantly. And again, remember guys, we've already broken down, as you can watch in the series number 1, there's different voices that you can use as well. So there's different voices, and because of those different voices, you can have it actually explain it differently, right? So one of the voices, so let's just say use a moonshot voice. So that's like the futuristic moonshot voice right there, and then we can edit it there. Boom. See? So, and then we could make it a premium post length. And then now it's longer, see there? And it's just like this, it's effortless. You can just copy and paste it just like that. And then you can tag SUI, right? So you just put the, you know, their deal there, and then tag it, and then just like that. And then now you've got them linked. And right, so basically what's going to happen is X will then tag Telcoin along with SUI, and now that can start getting pushed out to other networks outside of our own, outside of Telcoin and Telfam, right? Then we could also say add emojis and make this an article. So you guys can start cranking out articles as well, a full article. Look at that. So it's got a full article there, the big picture. Okay, add emojis where relevant. I always like to put that so it's not just it doesn't just go crazy. So it can do that, right? And you can copy and paste that and then put that straight into your account, straight right into your X profile, right? So that's one way to do it right there. Just using these different topics, shared technologies are broader, so you can even copy and paste this. Okay, and then let's just say we restart it. Okay, so this is why it would potentially compete and surpass with an L1 with a SUI, right? So then we could put here, take this excerpt or point or something like that. Take this excerpt and make it into an X premium article, and then you could say use macro investor voice. Boom. And look at this, is actually beautiful. I love this. This is actually a big point that I've been doing a lot of research on. So Telcoin versus SUI. SUI is huge right now, guys. Like it's all over everywhere. They're blowing up. They're doing great. They're getting lots of developers on their network. So this would be a perfect article right here, just like that. And then of course tag SUI, tag Tel, and then boom, you're good to go, right? Let's add emojis. And one of the tactics I like to use is also add relevant stats to make the picture more clear. And then it'll go through, and it's so fast, just like that. Boom, perfect. And it just created it just like that. Super, super, super simple, right? And so that's how we can create content at scale very, very quickly. Obviously, you guys can use the Storm stuff as well, and that's great. They already have a lot of graphics. And then you could also, of course, remember that you can always, with the Telcoin AI, just say, make an image for this X post, right? And then it'll make it for you. We won't do that right now. And then also you can, so remember that we talked about so we have all these different areas here, right? Maybe we'll do maybe one more example. So let's compare, let's see, we already did layer one already. Let's say stablecoin. So let's say stablecoins. Let's take Paxos, right? So let's get them. So they're filing for a charter right now. So let's go and take that. Okay. Please compare Paxos stablecoins versus Telcoin's stablecoin digital cash. Right? And so sometimes you might just want to like work out an idea first and then create the content. You don't have to go straight into the content. Right? So you see here, and then it explains it. Okay. All right. So then of course it's loading the conversation, right? Then you can say make an X article or make an X premium post, premium length post in moonshot voice to compare the two. All right, and then just like that. So it explains it right there, and explains why Telcoin is so different, right? So it's also going to be a bank as well. And then you could even say add the make the bank difference more prominent in the post, like that. We can just try that. There's so many ways to do this. All right. Solid token, Telcoin's a digital bank, right? So they're a regulated trust company, okay? And then boom. So you could do that. You know, for me personally, I think the wording, I'd still like it to be a little bit stronger, right? Explain how Paxos has a lot more regulatory hurdles to overcome versus Telcoin already being chartered. Sometimes you have to give it that edge, and you can tell it to really do it. See, there you go. See, it's approved issue under New York's limited trust charter, not a full banking license, right? So Paxos needs approval to grow. Look at that. And then bam, see, I love that. So now it explains that Telcoin is already a bank, full authority, can custody and issue stablecoins directly. So it's a big difference, right? And then you could also even add, if you wanted to keep going, guys, you could say also integrate how the Genius Act complements this argument and weave it in. Boom. Paxos is a stablecoin company, still asking for permission. Telcoin is already a bank. See? And now the Genius Act takes us even further. See? So you can just add these different elements in there, and then that's how you generate content for days and days, guys. So anyway, this was the Telcoin AI video 3. This is how to do competitors, how to get the competitor content out there, and how to get the Telcoin message out to other projects, right? So we want to get Telcoin mentioned along with other projects. People start paying attention, right? Comparing it to BNB, comparing it to XRP, comparing it from the wallets and comparing it to the different wallets. Like, why is it different, right? Which wallet is a bank? None, right? We could just pretty much harp on that all day long. Which wallet's a bank? Which wallet's a bank, right? Who has on and off ramps? That's also a bank, right? Compare MoonPay. So, you know, comparing Circle, comparing from all the different facets, you just combine that, work it out with the Telcoin AI. The Telcoin AI is already trained on Telcoin, and we're constantly improving it. I am, and then some other people that are helping me along in the council, and we're going to keep on improving this so you guys can continue using this and generating unlimited content. So again, that is video 3 of the series. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be releasing more videos as well on how to generate content using the Telcoin AI. Thanks a lot. See you guys soon.